Welcome to episode 5 of Grow with Sophia. I call this one the golden years because it was the first 2 years of Sophia's life where her sweet and sassy personality were emerging every single day. And we had gotten her home and took her on trips and enjoyed life together and watched her develop and grow. And it was a lot of fun. I remember having a lot of alone time with Sophia. Mark had to go back to work eventually, and we just got to spend a lot of time together getting to know each other.
Oh, nothing. Sadie's just... She's been rolling on her stomach really good and just having a good time. Hey, Dada. Let me put you on speaker. It's Daddy.
Baby girl.
It was our first experience with medical things, and it was really difficult to let our daughter go for surgeries, and she had to have a few to straighten her feet because we wanted to give her the opportunity to be able to stand, build strength, and maybe walk in the future. We weren't sure if she would be able to or not, but we wanted to give her the opportunity to try.
Good job.
Come on, girl. Hey, Dada. Hey.
Go get Dada.
Go get it.
I remember taking her on her very first beach trip, and she absolutely loved the water. And that's where we discovered her love for the water. And till the end of her life, she spent a lot of time in water floating. It was a great time for her body to relax and be comfortable. And she loved to splash and get water everywhere during bath time and in the pool. This was a really fun time for us because we took her on many little adventures, and the mountains were her favorite place because she had sensitivity to light. Being in the mountains was nice because it was shaded by trees. And so we would take her on hikes and fun walks around nature, and she really enjoyed looking around and enjoying the sounds. Ever since I brought Sophia home from the hospital, I always worried and wondered how long we had with her. And I would ask doctors every time that we had an appointment if they had any idea, if they could help tell me what her prognosis was, and no one knew. A lot of her tests were coming back, and they came back negative for any type of conditions.
Blow kisses. Good girl.
I wasn't sure that she was going to make it to her first birthday, but she did, and we celebrated her life. And it was always in the back of my mind, is she going to make it to her next birthday? And let's celebrate as if this is her last birthday, because no one really knew. And so she had a ladybug themed birthday party and outfit changes and 3 birthday cakes that I baked her, and we celebrated big time. And every year leading up to her birthdays would bring that same anxiety and fear that she wasn't going to make it to that birthday, or is this going to be her last birthday? But nonetheless, we celebrated and always had an amazing time with Sophia and let her know that she was deeply loved and cherished.
I didn't bring it.
Yay! Look at So. Yeah, her hat's on.
How are you doing?
Here we go. Go and get it. 2 hands. Pull it out. Yay! She won't let go.
I remember she got into Elmo and TV shows, and she really enjoyed watching shows that had music to it. And she would just tap her hands and stomp to the beat. Elephant. Elephant. You gonna dance? You wanna? It was really amazing to watch Sophia, and she was developing typically and playing and loved music and dancing and laughing and had her favorite toys and contraptions that she would play with. We realized pretty early on that life around us was not accessible to Sophia, and so we tried to make our world in our home very accessible. We also realized that when we were taking Sophia out to run errands or do anything, many times she would come home and catch something from being out, and having a cold was much more difficult for Sophia because of the way that her mouth was, and it caused a lot of breathing issues. So we had to keep her safe and protected. We also discovered Sophia's sensitivity to light, and sometimes taking her out in the sun was painful for her eyes. So we figured out ways to make our home filled with fun, things to do like swinging and riding bicycles and other fun activities. I remember just sitting with Sophia for hours and just watching her have fun and laugh and play, and she would make us laugh, and she had the amazing ability to just make you live in the moment with her, and we cherished every moment. I'm gonna do it again? Are you done? There's Dada. Say that. Once she sees the camera, she stops. Whatever you're doing. Yes, you need to eat.
You want some baba?
Bounce, 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 bounce. All right. It was so much fun to spend holidays with Sophia and dress her up, and I remember she loved Halloween.
Say hi. Hi. There you go. Where are you going? There you go. Good job. Come get me.
And though we did have stressful times and a lot of medical appointments, we managed to have a lot of fun. And that's thanks to Sophia, because she was always laughing and smiling and enjoying cuddling with us and spending time together.
You say hi. Pick her up. Dada.
Can I get you? Ready to
That
get up?
Dada.
Ready to get up? Okay. Hey. Whoa. Really? Got those knees?
We discussed the fact that Sophia was one of a kind, and we were told that it was very possible that there was a spontaneous genetic change. Mark and I were tested, and there was nothing hereditary found. And so we decided that we were going to have another child. We wanted to grow our family, and we wanted Sophia to have a sibling, and it was really important to us. And so we got pregnant, and found out we were pregnant with a little boy. Although it was very exciting to be pregnant again, it was very scary. And my doctor understood this, and she was amazing and allowed us to get ultrasounds when we wanted to make sure that Alex was doing great, and he was. Sophia was amazed by her little brother, and she really loved being a big sister to both Alex and Lila. She was so sweet and gentle. One of the reasons we decided it was a good time to have another child is because Sophia was doing really well. She was healthy and developing, and all of her tests came back negative for any type of syndromes or medical conditions. And we had no way of knowing that right around the corner, the syndromes and medical conditions would begin to present themselves in her. And that was the start of many different medical issues.
Baba. Baba.
Hi, my name is Natalie Weaver, and welcome to the Grow with Sophia series, where we are giving you a glimpse into our lives with Sophia from birth all the way up until her 10.5 years of life. I promised Sophia that I would continue to keep her story and impact on this world alive. We would love to share the lessons that we learned from her about true beauty, acceptance, and unconditional love. My wish is that you will honor Sophia's memory by committing to teaching your children, classrooms, friends, families, and yourselves about profound disabilities and facial differences, and also follow activists online with disabilities and join their fight for healthcare, equality, accessibility, and so much more.